Hey guys, got it going here. GTWC Season 2, Week 5, Circuit of the Hills. Originally wasn't going to be here this week, but my camping trip was cancelled, so I'm here today. This track is pretty much all patience. As you can see, I could have just rammed people back there, and I just pulled off to the side because I didn't want to cause a collision. This race, it was really an impatient race. It really was. People weren't waiting after collisions, and it was just really... people don't know, like, it's just a really difficult race. It's very tight. You can't take your optimal lines. Best record for this race is a 127, but people couldn't hit could barely hit a 130 in this race. Like, you can't go full paced in a contact race, and people have some sort of difficulty with that. RC Fusion's almost pulled out there, taking out a lot of people. Someone goes flying in there. A bunch of people start crashing right there. Bad part for me was I was on a bunch of collisions, but then I couldn't call any safety cars. Same with Enforcer, because we were in a party chat and we couldn't hear anyone in game chat, and they couldn't hear us. So it was really just a pain in the fucking ass. But yeah. So pretty much this track, a lot of it you don't have to brake for. You just gotta get your lines right and keep your wits. If you don't keep your wits, if you doubt yourself for a second, you're gonna crash, or you're gonna have to slow down a lot, and someone's gonna overtake you. So yeah. T1 sorry, T1 tasked me a little bit there, almost pulls me out. Yeah, and then safety car is called right here. Merzane keeps tapping my ass. If you're listening to this, Merzane, fucking stop it. It was fucking annoying. It really was. Stop tapping me in my ass. You were like, my back end was completely screwed up by the time the thing was. Quit riding my ass and like during a safety car. It's not how any of this works. So I got off to 10th place safety car, which is pretty good. I forget what happens up here. Oh yeah, RC Fusions, he goes off right there. I'm honking my horn like, yo dude, give me the space, dog. Like, you crash. He like starts pushing me that way, and then it was fucking annoying. Big crash over there. I managed to squeeze by, get a 13th position. Can't quite get past Raiders, don't have enough speed, and so I'm in 13th now. And then, yeah. I don't know what happens up here. I believe Raiders crashes. Oh no, there's a big crash right there between Merzane, Fusions, and Enforcer, I believe. So now I'm in 11th. Going through here. Chaco and Raiders screw up. I tapped it just slightly, but I managed to keep it somehow. T1 Dead was just like being very aggressive with that one. Like, I was scared that was gonna hit him. Montana has to respawn for some reason, and then I get to move in 10th place. So pretty good for right now. And then we're going through here. I rail up the side, hit right there, and then I fucking have to wait till 16th position. And then now I'm in 16th. I'm starting to pick off positions 1, 2, left, right, boom, 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 just like that. That is very seen by right there. Move by, get the curb line, get the 14th position from him, and then right here, Montana crashes right there. He was in a slow gear, I was in a slow gear, but I just managed. I was being assertive, wasn't being aggressive, just being assertive. Just like, I get the spot, chill. That's the difference between this race. Don't be aggressive where you're trying to force something that's not gonna work. That's what being aggressive is. If you're just like, I'm behind here, I got slightly overspeed, I'm going to force my way into it. That's being aggressive. Being assertive is like, I'm here already, let me have it. I'm not going to back down. And if you do have to back down, then you do have to back down, but you're just not being like, you actually have like a reason to be there instead of just like being a dick and just like driving your car through and just trying to like put your car in a position where it's not supposed to be. So yeah. So me and Raiders have a nice little battle right here. This is pretty much what the track's made for, a small number of people. Montana crashes. I feel bad for Raiders, so I kind of just like, and I can't really get past in a safe manner, so I'm just like, whatever, I'm gonna wait it out. And yeah, so going through, I almost hit my side right there. Montana's right on my tail. I'm trying to give him enough room, but there's not really enough room. He pulls out, so that's good. And then Raiders and Fusions go right here. So what happens later on in the lap's fucking annoying. My capture card, whenever it get past 15 minutes, it has to restart it on a new file. And then during that time, it'll cause like a fucking freezing of the clip right here. Like, I'm speeding this up right now just for time's sake. But, as you can see right there, I guess like on the tire. Well, RC Fusion's actually hit me as a tire. I have no proof. I can't prove it anymore because my capture card's screwed up. I was fucking pissed. Like, the sound that I cut out, I was fucking pissed. Me and Force were talking, and I was just pissed. And then, yeah, so my first pit, Enforcer screws up on the pits, and then, so I ended up be able to take the position from Enforcer, so, yeah, that was quite nice. You couldn't see the pits, they're kind of blinding the pit wrenches, and then, so I ended up taking the 15th position from him. So we're going through here, Funkier screws up, and then I managed to squeeze right by. Squeezing by on these roads are terrifying. It's honestly terrifying. So now I'm trying to because I got a lot of pace on this track, especially through here. I keep my wits through there, and I don't brake or slow down a little bit. I'm starting to pull on Raiders, and he ends up getting a late braking point. I tried turning early, don't quite enough space. He's still right in front of me, and then we're going down through these hills. These hills are quite nice. They're a really nice race for racing, but they're just way too fucking tight. Like, I don't think the race should have went this way. This part of the race is just kind of. I wish it would have done PS4 Circuit of the Hills instead of 360 Circuit of the Hills. If you know anything about this track at all, it's a 360 remake, and then remade on PS4 and then remade on Xbox One by Shadows. I really wish it was the PS4 version rather than the Xbox 360 version, because yeah. I end up getting a little bit of overspeed on this straight, so then I pull into 12th, and then I end up crashing right there, boom, 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 and then I'm trying to give enough space without slowing down, which is kind of stupid, and then I end up getting down into 14th. So yeah, so now I'm right behind him. He's lagging a bit. I don't know what the fuck's going on right there. 13th place for me. I end up hitting that right there. I hate those barriers so much. Those barriers are cancer. Don't use them as an inside barrier for anything. Or just like, don't use them at all. They're really crappy. He crashes, 2-1 crash right there, started the needle perfectly. So then, Raiders takes a pit right now. I don't want to follow him right for him. I want to take a pit this lap, but I couldn't. So then, now I paced my lap. I had a really good lap. It probably would have been like a 32. But then, I go through the pits this one. I'm trying to overspeed him, but then the speed strip slowdowns right there. I'm going through. I get out of the pits I get out of the pits before him, but then he has a better run out of the thing. He gets 14th position out of it, but I'm a lot closer than I was to him. So now he crashes right there, and then I'm guaranteeing that was a rage quit. 95% positive it's a rage quit. So then after that, the race is pretty much over for me. RC Fusion was way behind me. He ended up disconnecting later on, and then Funkier's, I already lapped him, so it was really just a pointless race for me. So let's take a look at the teams and driver standings right now. So in first we got Design, then we got Fancy Cub, then we got Mo, then we got Stacy, we got Ken Ryan, we got Jay Fawn, we got Ballistic Blaze, we got Chuck Muffin, we got McVitie, we got Enforcer, we got Merzen, we got Stig, we got me, we got Funky Expert, RC Fusion, and Raiders drivers. Design's been killing it recently. Like, as I see in the team standings, we're killing it, and we have a possibility to win, but I have to do a lot of heavy lifting if we're going to win. So let's take a look at the team standings. So yeah, as you can see, Design has, or PPRG has 125, we have 116, Vapid has 114, Guardian F1 has 99, Gassi has 80, Nunk has 70, Benefactor has 37, and Chappelle has 21. So, a bit of speculation here. If Design wins, which he's been winning the past couple races, so I believe he has it in to win this race. If he wins, so Fancy Cub has to keep second, Merzen has to keep 11th, like he did last week. If that are the case, I have to get 7th in order to win, which is a tall order for me, but I might be able to do it if I practice the shit out of Intercity Grand Prix. So if that happens, then we will tie with PPRG, and then we might win because I think we'll win because Design has more wins, so we'll probably win if we tie. So I have to get 7th, and Merzen has to do pretty bad. So yeah, no cinematics. The upload and download speed in my room is ridiculous. It's 50 kilobits per second in my room, and in the living room where I was supposed to download it, but I forgot to do it. It is 2 megabytes per second. So it would have took me like a couple, like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, something like that. But it would have took me several hours, and right now it's 1:45, so I can't really wait too long. So yeah, cinematics will be out on Tuesday, and then a special event announcement will be out on Thursday. So look out for that. It's gonna be a shocker. So Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So leave it as like exactly. If you enjoyed, subscribe for more GT5 racing content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.